Hey, welcome everybody to another exciting episode of Javier in the Air. This is episode 14, or the 90th episode of Javier in the Air overall. Happy 90th! So exciting times. It's been a great 90. I hope I can go at least another 90. That would be exciting for me. So we have a short but sweet episode today because even though it is the 90th and I should be doing something extra, I'm actually going to have to cut this a little bit short because I am starting the new job tomorrow, so I need to get my beauty sleep. And because I will actually be driving into the office. That's right, you heard it. You heard it, people. I will be driving into the office tomorrow morning. And for those of you who know me so well, I'll just tell you this. It's downtown Austin. Literally a couple of blocks from the Capitol. So we all know what that means for Javier. So one, I'll be getting up extra early tomorrow so I can have everything ready to go so that I can get there on time and then eventually figure out what I need to do, what time I need to leave to be sure I get there on time. All right, so things are going well with all my projects. Thank you for all the great feedback that I've been getting from everyone. Let me see some of the questions that were asked. One, no, I didn't do it myself. That was done by MP Horseshoe Construction. Two, the staining I did do myself. So that's why I was taking credit for the way it looked, because I did stain the steps and the diamond pattern myself. So. And then come to find out I don't need to have an additional sealant on the patio because the stains I used were good enough. So said the manufacturer. So I was out at Sherwin-Williams. They didn't know the answer. They had to call the manufacturer. And I wound up going, and they said, don't worry about it. You should be fine. So I do have plenty of stain left, though. So if need be, I can go back and just recoat it again like I've been doing everything else that I have stained. Okay, so great episode today. I may or may not have a Zen moment. I will have some spirits, and I definitely have a new episode of Out on the Patio. So in fact, I will be getting that together. And why don't we? It is going to be Crazy Stacy. That's right, Crazy Stacy of Crazy Stacy's Jelly. She's been on here before, and she is going to be touting the Be the Light Craft Fair. There, I got it right. Come this Saturday, April 23rd, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the El Salito Park. I can't think of the rest of the name of it, but it's El Salito Park, literally right here on El Salito, right by from my house, right down the street from my house on El Salito Parkway, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And well, I'll just let you listen to it in her own words. So let's go to Out on the Patio. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Out on the Patio with Javier. This week, Crazy Stacy. Hey everybody, welcome to Out on the Patio with Javier. So this is my second guest. Stacy, go ahead and say, wave hi, Stacy. The microphone's not pointed at her right now, so I guess I'm going to have to get another second microphone. So all this work for a free podcast that I'm doing, so I guess eventually I'll have to get a sponsor. I'm looking at you, anybody that owns a brewery, for a sponsor. Anyway, so we're here today. This is Stacy from Crazy Stacy. She's been on the show before, back in season 1, and I think season 2 also early on for the other craft fair. Right. Stacy is going to talk to us a little bit about why she's on the show today and what's happening next weekend in this area, just down the street, literally 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes walking distance, like 5 minutes walking distance from here. And what's happening next weekend. So I'm going to turn the mic over to Stacy. Go ahead, Stacy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Stacy Barrett, and I am the founder of Be the Light Craft Fair. And this event, the craft fair, only vendors that are at this event are local vendors that hand make their own items. All of the vendors' fees, and we also do silent auctions, all of the sales from that as well, we donate to a nonprofit. And in the spring, we donate to the YMCA Kids Summer Camps at Twin Lakes. During the fall, we donate to the Christmas store. So it's a way to help other people, families, to be able to help out with their kids. So yeah, right now at this event on April 23rd at the Anderson Mill West Park, we've got 55 vendors.
55.
55 vendors on the 23rd. So we're excited. It has grown so much, and this just being our third one in person. The location for this one is, looking like the best one so far. So we're looking at a lot more traffic.
And what's the name of the park again? I know it's right here, but what's the name of the park for everyone?
Anderson Mill West Park on El Salito in Cedar Park.
Okay, so I'm going to take the mic because I'm going to tell a story about how we met in the first place. So Stacy is of the neighborhood, so she lives just literally around the corner. Right there. Like if I yell loud enough, she probably could hear me. And so, yeah, you could. And so one time we were doing a garage sale. Neighbor James and Zida, as everybody knows, been on the show countless times, and they'll be on again. And I were doing a garage sale in front of their house, and a lady pulls up and starts talking to us. And as she's talking to us, she's talking about how she owns a business, and she calls herself Crazy Stacy. And gave us little cards and everything, and we were like, crazy. Well, I mean, that kind of goes with how she's doing it. So, and then come to find out, the jelly is outstanding. So, I had a couple of tastings where I got some jelly from Stacy and had it poured over cream cheese with little crackers, not like these, but kind of like these, and went over well. And in fact, some people bought some jelly. I bought some more jelly over the years for my mother and for myself and for other people. So tell us a little bit about, and I'm assuming the jelly's going to be at the craft fair, right?
Yes, definitely going to be there, but being the founder, I may not have as much as I usually do. Been a little busy.
Okay, so you hear that. So she's a little busy setting it up, so come early if you want to get some of her jelly. So I know she has strawberry margarita. She has blackberry jalapeno. She has apple cobbler. No, I'm sorry, not apple cobbler. You don't have any apple time?
That's during the fall.
Okay, apple's during the fall. She does have apple, but she won't have it at the show. What else do you have?
Strawberry mango.
Ooh, say that one again.
Strawberry mango.
And what else?
And I have just started making some honey lemon jelly. Usually this time of year we have some peaches out, but it's being a little slower this year. So peaches aren't going to be out for probably another month. So usually the peaches out one sells quickly. So, and this honey lemon, so there's no sugar. It's literally the lemon, the fresh lemons, and the honey, and the pectin.
Did you find out what lemon it was?
What lemon?
What type of lemon?
I just find the lemons. I'm not too particular. They're lemons.
Obviously, someone doesn't know there's various types of lemons out there. So it's just lemon. It's just lemon.
Crazy Stacy Jelly.
So here's a honey lemon. You saw me take the first one. It's really good. It's really good. You get that nice, you get more of an aroma of the honey when I first opened the thing, but then you get a little bit lemon, the acidic, that kind of makes the nose wrinkle a little bit, and I'm like, oh, that's good. And this is fantastic. And you're going to have this at the, right? Yes. She was kind enough to give me a sample, which I will be keeping, and then I'll be buying some at the fair. So, the fair is the 23rd from 10 to 4. Get out there early if you can. I myself would probably, if I were you, I'd probably hit the market, farmer's market. They open at 8, I think. And go over there, pick up some good stuff, and then come over here to the fair and get the rest of the good stuff. So, like, there's no alcohol at this fair.
No.
Right? There's no cider, there's no mead, there's none of that. So
None of that.
that's usually what I go to the market, the farmer's market for. Is they have cider and they have mead, and so I get that. But we have one person that's doing bread, is that correct?
We have one. She's not going to be able to make this one, but yeah, she does make fresh bread. And if you literally go to our Facebook page, and it's real easy, Be the Light Craft Fair on Facebook, and she posts pictures of the bread that she makes, and it's different, each week.
Okay. So, but there's not going to be, because that would be awesome, is that you have the bread there, somebody grabs a couple of loaves of bread, and then they walk over to your booth and they grab some of that jelly, and then they're good for the weekend. So, I mean, that's what's going to be fantastic. But, okay, so what are some of the other stuff? I know you tried to limit so many per craft, so to speak, so that you didn't have a lot of, you didn't have like 50 booths of soap. That's not really going to work. So, what are some of the other booths that you have out there?
Well, I've got a pretty long list. It's a great variation. I mean, we've got, of course, soap. We've got plants. We've got crochet. We have got metal art. Definitely, we have several painting artists. Jewelry, of course. We've got, it's like a long list. We do keep it limited to make sure that there's not overwhelming in certain items. Candles are awesome. It's just a wide variety. There's going to be some cacti there. So we have some plants. So yeah, and I have a list. I have a list I could go through, but yeah. So it's just all different kinds, but it is all handmade. We don't accept any vendors that are not making their items by hand.
Great. So that sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, which it definitely is. So I'll be out there. Stacy will be out there. Her Crazy Jellies will be out there. And like as you heard, a bunch of stuff. So come on out to the park on Saturday from 10 to 4 and say hey to Crazy Stacy or myself. You won't get anything, but it's nice to hear people say hey.
And remember,
are you also doing a drawing or raffle of some sort?
We're doing a silent auction, and just remember that this event was founded to help local vendors that make their own items, and also to be able to help out a nonprofit for those that could use some help.
Good. So 10 to 4, be out there, grab some jelly, grab some cacti. And I guess you'll have to go home and get some bread. Too bad, because that bread is really good. So we'll be out there at 10 to 4, and we'll see you. Thanks again, Stacy, for stopping by to Javier out on the patio.
Thank you so much, Javier.
Hey, so there was Crazy Stacy. So I have to admit that I went through that lemon honey jelly pretty quick. So, and I highly recommend it. So for those of you who are looking for something to do this coming Saturday, and you're looking for some crafts, and you're looking for some food, and you're looking for some fun times, 10 to 4, we'll be out there. I'll be out there for a while. I won't be there the entire time. Sorry, Stacy, but I won't be there the entire time. But I will get some good footage, and then it'll be on this upcoming episode. So, so there was the out on the patio. I hope y'all are enjoying the new look and feel that I'm trying to get going on that. If you're interested in being on my show, just be sure and send me a message either through Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or Twitter or phone call or any other way you have of getting a hold of me. If you have a small business that you'd like to promote, just let me know and I'll get you on the show. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the Austin Cedar Park area. It could be outside of Texas. It could be outside the United States, for those of you who may be outside the United States that are watching and listening to my show. So anything that is a mom and pop business, maybe a franchise, but I'd have to see what kind of franchise it is, because there's enough commercial going on with all other things. But a mom and pop place like a coffee shop or a bookstore or record place. I know records. I'm dating myself. Or anything like that. If you like to get on the air and get a little extra publicity, there is no such thing as bad publicity, so it's all good. So just drop me a line, and I'll have you on the show, and maybe I'll have you out on the patio, or we can figure out to go to your location and talk a little bit about your business, or we can meet at some, I don't know, maybe a brewery, and get some enjoy each other's company in that respect as well. So, okay, so I think I'm going to see if I have dredge up something for our Zen moment. I'm going to go through the archives for our 90th show. We've done a lot of different things across these 3 seasons, so I'm going to see if I can find something from season 1 and drop it in for your enjoyment. So let me take a look at that. And there you have it, all the way back from October of 2020. My attempt at making a lemon lime cake, overlaid with some nice, gentle music. And actually, the name of the music is, if I can see it, is it gonna let me get to it? It's not gonna let me get to it. So, but it was called The Louvre. The Louvre doesn't have the person's name on it, but it is The Louvre. So okay, so let's see. Let's real quick go into Spirit Time. Javier In The Air presents Spirit Time. Hey, welcome everybody. Time for Spirit Time. So I found this in my liquor cabinet, on top of it actually, along with some other accoutrements that are there. And I'm not really sure where I got this. So it looks like a little bottle that I just bought one time because I thought maybe, when I did Spirit Time, it would be something good to do. So this is called Ensign Red Fine Canadian Apple Whiskey. Now, I'm doing this on behalf of my niece Dallas, who keeps telling me about apple this and apple that, and I am disgusted on her behalf for that. But I am going to try this out and see, because I have it here, and I'm upstairs in the new upstairs office in the new sound theater, so I thought I would try it out. And so, Ensign Red Apple Whiskey. Now, right off the bat, I don't know if you can, but I can taste a lot of fake, artificial stuff just simply because it overwhelms your taste buds. So this immediately reminds me of an apple Jolly Rancher, which we know that there's nothing natural about a green apple Jolly Rancher. They're good, don't get me wrong, when it comes to candy, but they have no place or business doing with whiskey. So you get that splash down your throat of green apple, sour green apple actually, Jolly Rancher, and then you get the nice light burning sensation that you would get from a whiskey. unfortunately, um, what is masking what could be potentially a decent whiskey is actually the green apple fakeness that I get, because it really is. Now it kind of tastes like a green apple Jolly Rancher that you've had in your pocket, and you've washed it a couple of times, and it's in your jeans pocket, and all of a sudden you're desperately, want something to just kind of get the taste buds, and you're like, hey, don't it, what's in this pocket? And it's in the small little jeans pocket, that little one that you never put your finger into, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, this is still a green apple Jolly Rancher. Now it's kind of worn down the nub. It's kind of greenish blue because it's got the lint and the dye from the jeans on there. But you don't care at this point. So you take it out and you suck it, and you're like, yeah, that's a blue jean green apple Jolly Rancher. But you're desperate to have that little bit of sugar, so you suck it up and you do it anyway. That's what that tastes like. So unfortunately, well, actually, if it was a Jolly, a green Jolly Rancher, I'd probably be okay with it and give it a better score. But the fact that it's part of whiskey just brings it down. And it also probably because it's been in this plastic bottle for too long, I can taste the plasticness of it too. And I know I'm drinking straight out of it, but still, it's really prevalent. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a 3 thumbs. There's no thumbs down. I apologize for that, but I'm going to give it a 3 thumbs up out of 10. So that is Ensign Red. See if I can get it right. Ensign Red, fine Canadian apple whiskey. So yeah, there you go. So back to the regular show. Okay, so we're back, and that is it for this episode. I want to thank Crazy Stacy for being there. Don't forget, Be the Light Craft Fair coming up this Saturday on the 23rd, 10 to 4 p.m. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I should say. No Old Man Rant this time, and also no new poem from Jay Anderson. So we'll see if we can get that back on the schedule next week. And as far as the Old Man Rant goes, there are some things that we definitely want to rant about, but we'll save that for next time. So I hope everyone's staying safe. Mask up if you still want to. Remember, it's your choice. If they don't like it. And so let's have fun out there. I'm gonna let everybody know how my first week goes. And like I said, anybody interested in wanting to be on the show, just shoot me a ring, a text, message, smoke signal, semaphore, ASL, whatever works for you. I'll figure it out. So have a good week, and I'll talk to everybody next week. Thanks a lot, everyone.